Hi guys, this is Tan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing part 2 of the flip through of my completed journal. So as you should have seen in the video not too far before this one, I showed a flip through of this journal, which is a completed journal this is my personal journal, and so this is part 2 of that. And I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's all filled up. So this was basically a cover that I made just to hold these signatures because that last journal got out of control and I ran out of room and I needed somewhere to put the rest of my journaling. So I just basically made a cover to fit the rest of these signatures. So there are 3 signatures in here, and this is what it looks like on the outside. I just did some eyelets and created some elastic bands to hold the signatures on the inside of the cover. So we'll go ahead and get started. And so basically, my journals are filled with everyday real life stuff, wrappers and receipts and packaging and sometimes none of that stuff, just writing and pictures and cards and letters, happy mail and things like that. So it just depends on what's going on that day, and that's what I fill my journals with. So everybody's journal is different. There's no rhyme, no reason, no right, no wrong. Whatever you feel like you want to fill your journals with, that's what you should fill it with. And this is a flip out, and this is an envelope. My niece and nephew. That's my mom. That's what she looks like now. I think I showed you guys a picture of her in my last journal, the one I flipped through right before this one. And you can just kind of get an idea as to how much weight she's lost. Her face was so much fatter. But that's just a part of it. So, and these are my nephews. That's my nephew. That's Levi, of course. And that's Levi with my mom. That's when we went to visit her for her surgery back in April. This is my husband and his love for motorcycles. We went to a motorcycle shop that he likes to go to, and I journaled about it. I have some little pamphlets and stuff in there. Did some journaling and put some photos that we took while we were over at the motorcycle shop. And put all of that in here. There's a tuck spot there where I did some journaling. This is actually a cousin I met when I went home to visit my mom back in April that I didn't even know I had. And I think all of us are like that. We have family that we don't even know about, and that's just how it is. It really makes you afraid to get married or to date in small towns because everybody is related, which is one of the motivating factors for me to move away from home, because I think there was a guy I was interested in high school, and my grandmother on my dad's side, my paternal grandmother, told me that she believed that we were related to that guy. You know, well, he wasn't a guy, he was a boy. We went to high school together, and she was like, I think his family and our family are related. And I was like, okay then. And I was like, I really need to move away from here. And so that's my husband and 2 of our boys. We went to Longhorn to celebrate my husband passing his motorcycle exam, so he can now drive his motorcycle. So yeah, that's a whole nother subject, because I'm really not a fan of my husband, being out there on motorcycles. People don't respect motorcycles. They really don't. They just, they're really aggressive towards people on motorcycles. So, but he likes to do that in his pastime. So this is like a 2-page spread, and I call it my definitions page, basically like a dictionary page. These are, at the bottom here, I put Tam's dictionary, just some random words and my own personal definition for each. So I just found these words in magazines and I just cut them out and then I just wrote the definition according to me for each of them. So, and there's a picture of my mom. She and I went out for lunch the day I went to see her or to be with her for her surgery. And I did some journaling about it. And, you know, this is like a flip out. But it says, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And then have hope right there. And I put like some floral embellishments. And I did some journaling and I tucked it back there on the back. And so this is a Valentine's Day page, and this is actually a flip book. This is some journaling I stuck on the back and tied some ribbon to the top, but this flips open. I decorated the front of it and kind of made like a photo flip book of my husband and I kind of tied it together on the bottom here with some string, and I did some eyelets for the closure. So when you open it up, you get you get a photo on the flip, and then you get photos there, and then you kind of swing it open and you get a photo there, then you get a photo there, you swing it open and you get 2 more photos. So I need to do more of those. I kind of like having, you know, multiple photos in one flip. And so this actually is a tip out. This swings out here, and that's another picture of us. And there is some journaling back here on this card, and then this flips open, and there's some journaling here, and there's a quote here, and then this flips down. And there's a quote down here, and then there's a photo, image that I cut out of a magazine there. So, some little tuck spots along the way. Excuse me. A photo of Levi and I just put it inside this little frame. I believe I got this from one of you guys. I'm not sure who, but I just glued a photo onto that frame. I could have colored this if I wanted to, but I chose not to. And I just used this blank spot to put down a sticker here, and I dated it. So I didn't do any journaling here per se, like handwritten journaling, but I journaled with a picture, added a date, and put like a little saying there. This is a collage page, which is one of my favorite things to do in my journals. You just take different elements, stickers, book pages, and whatever else you want to combine and put it on a page. And so I really enjoyed doing that page. This is another 2-page spread about self-care, which is something I am learning to practice because it's hard to do. It's hard to fight against your everyday norms, and it's also hard to fight against what, you know, I guess other people try to fill your day, your schedule, your time, and all that stuff with. Especially in my case because I'm having some health issues. And the doctor has really stressed the importance of me focusing on myself. And in doing that, I just have to learn to say no to other things. So this is a picture. This is one of my favorite pictures of my husband and Levi. Levi actually crashed on the bed, and my husband was there on his phone, and I'm sitting just out of frame, but I was looking at them and just decided to take a picture of them. And then I believe this is either a Sophia color that I did for the photo, or it's like, it's not black and white, it's something else. It's tinted somehow. You have all those different ways to print images on your, to, what do you call it, to color photos on your phone. I can't think of the proper term for it. Filters. You have all these filters on your phone, and so I picked one of them. That's Levi there, and I did some journaling, and then did some alphabet stickers up there. It's another page. I don't know if I did this page on camera or not. Either I wanted to and didn't record it, or I did record it. I don't remember. But that's a journaling page there. Another one there. And these are some more old tickets that I found in my purse that I've been carrying around forever. I believe 3 years old. These tickets are 3 years ago. And I journaled about them. So that's the first signature. The second signature. And this is a seal, a wax seal. And this is on a flower, a pressed flower. And this is some journaling. It flips out. And these are some photos of my nephew who came to visit us for his spring break. He is in college. He's actually studying to be a lawyer. So in a couple of years, we'll have a lawyer in the family. He's the first one that I know of. That's not to say that there may not be another one, but I don't know of another lawyer that we have in the family. So I'm really, really proud, really, really excited about that. And I have been a paralegal, which is basically an assistant to a lawyer, for almost 20 years now. And I told him, I said, when you open up your own practice, give me a job. If I'm going to work for somebody anyway, it may as well be family, right? And this is when we went out to eat dinner. We went to the mall and all that stuff. So I created like a little photo flip. Did some journaling there with some washi tape. I believe I have a whole roll of this washi tape. I don't know why I don't use it more. I like it. It's cute. Some prescriptions we got filled. That's the other part of that butterfly. I believe I have the first part of it in the other journal that I've already flipped through. Some more journaling. Some poems. So basically your journal can be whatever you want it to be. Priscilla Shire, she did a simulcast at our church. I didn't get a chance to go because I was out of town with my mom. This is a collage page. I actually wish I had scanned this in and actually put it on my Etsy shop, or to just have it to reprint and use over again. But it was already bound in this book, but I could probably still take this signature out and scan it into my computer if I wanted to. I'll see. So more journaling. Jimmy John's, which is my favorite sandwich shop. So I know you've seen Jimmy John's at least 4 or 5 times. I journal about that a lot. Just what I eat and the places that we go to pick up food and stuff like that. That's a letter behind a belly band from one of my pen pals. There's Jimmy John's again. Another journaling page with some fabric washi down the side. A little bit of stamping. Some stickers. More journaling. And this is a flip out. There's a page from a magazine. And this is a quote card that I kind of tipped in. And there's a globe. And I put some stickers down around it. I actually got this globe out of a magazine. And I kind of cut around it, and then I put some watercolor behind it. And that's the end of the second signature. So this is the last signature. So that's also an image I got out of a magazine, and I cut it down to fit into my page. And these are some little tags from some items that we bought while I was shopping. An order from Amazon that was delivered. A sofa set that we were given. That's my little dream. That's my little dream craft area in my mind. Some more journaling. After church flow. Some mushrooms. A picture that I took of some that were growing in the front yard. Some more journaling. So most of this is journaling. I believe I did this page on a video of a purse that I ordered off of Amazon, and some ticket stubs and some things that I kept from when one of the kids got a surgery. Yep, I stuck that in here. Some more journaling. Some journaling about Cars 3, which is also something that Levi really likes. That's kind of like, this is like a little collage page as well. I just put bits and pieces of a whole lot of things on this page. Little quotes, some washi, some words from magazines, some stickers, and all that kind of stuff there too. This is a sick page. I got sick apparently. I wrote about it here. No, my husband got sick. Yeah, that's when my husband got sick. Some stuff that he was taking, a new tea I was trying, and a t-shirt that I won off of Instagram. Another yellow page, and this is some tags from some stuff I ordered off of Amazon. So flip out, a picture of Levi, that's a bird, with some journaling around it. That's me at work, doing a little bit of self-motivating. This is a letter from one of my pen pals. I just glued it in here. These are some flowers that I took out in the front yard, and I just stuck them in here as well. That's me and my oldest sister. That's me and my chosen brother. We're not biologically related, but I'm his sister and he's my brother. So we fight like sister and brothers. This is a journaling page that I did here, and I did like a little tuck spot behind it. Is a little journaling card. And that's some more journaling. And that's a picture that Levi colored. I put it in here. A book page with a word on the foreground of it. And this is a picture of Brazil that I cut out of a magazine, and I kind of put a couple of Brazilian stamps on it and did like just a little bit of journaling there. Some more journaling. This is more like a little simple collage page. And this is a picture of my mom's two brothers at the hospital, my uncles, when I went to visit her. And that's Levi with the both of them, which he'd never met before. So he got a chance to meet his great uncles. And this is also some journaling from Valentine's Day this year, where they made this at school and they sent it home with him, and I glued it down in my journal. That's a picture of me and both of my sisters. So my mom only has 3 kids, and that's all 3 of us together. This is my youngest sister, my oldest sister, and that's me. And I did some journaling behind that and stuck it behind that photo. That's my husband on the motorcycle out in the front yard. And that's a letter that y'all don't need to see. He's laughing. My husband's crazy. And this is another little collage page here. And that's a picture of Levi after my mom braided his hair. And I did some journaling about that there. And this is a quote page here. Kind of flipped out with some journaling there. And this is a tuck spot under a label for olives. I actually like olives. It may not be somebody's thing, but I like them on salad. I'll eat them by themselves, with crackers, with cheese, with meat, whatever. This is a picture of my mom in the hospital braiding Levi's hair. And those are my godmothers. They came down to be with my mom as well at the hospital. And this is the last page of my journal. And this is actually a flip out of a page that was sent to me by Faith at Faithful Miss. And I kind of journaled about, this is actually a scripture. Galatians 5:22 and 23. And I kind of journaled about that scripture there. So that's pretty much it. Again, your journal can be pretty much whatever you want it to be. You journal about whatever you want to journal about. There are no rules, no right, no wrong. I mean, whatever you want to document and keep as memories. I mean, it could be whatever you want. It could be drawings. It could be quotes. It could be pictures. It could be poems. It could be coloring pages, whatever you want to document. So don't let nobody tell you what the right thing to do is when you journal. It could be whatever you want. So these were my two journals, part 1 and part 2. I am finished with these, and the one that I am going to be journaling in now is this one with the strawberries on the front, and that's pretty much it. So I'm glad to put these aside. I'll be putting these on the shelf just as soon as I turn off this recording so that I can make room on my bookshelf, because I was so afraid that they were going to fall over because that's how big they are. But that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload new videos. If you don't know, I have a second channel. It's a Bible journaling channel where I journal in my Bible and talk about my faith. It's linked below in the description of this video. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell these handmade journals. So if you're interested in purchasing one, please click on the link below. That's also going to direct you to my Etsy shop. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!